Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sick of Shit Broadcasting. I'm the host of this program, Mr. Sick of Shit, because I am sick of the shit that's going on everywhere. This country, all over the world, it's getting bad, folks. It's getting bad. Not only do we have people who have previously not only been very against allowing themselves to be marked for death, but allowing it to be done to them because their Social Security was threatened to be taken away from them. And or I'm sure if Social Security people are being threatened with that being taken away from them. There are people on disability, SSI, as well, having the same threat being made. And of course, when you're the only livelihood that people have, this is really sad. It's despicable and sad. Their very existence, the comfort. Let's talk about this, because this is a big problem here, folks, and it's going to become a bigger one. The only source of income that they have, their very place that they live. Well, maybe. I don't know if that's being affected or not. But if you don't have any income, how are you going to get the food that you need? Even if you can get to the grocery store without having to have proof of being marked for death, or that, and also having to have something like this going on. What do you think people are going to do? There is talk in the legislation all over the country about doubling people's property tax on those who own a home and or land and what have you, if they don't get marked for death. I'm telling you, folks, if you don't have a secondary bug out location, maybe even the third and fourth, that you're not going to have to be concerned about paying taxes on, it could get to the point where you're not going to have the comfort that you're accustomed to. It may very well come to that. And I am very well aware of what people are like these days. If their comfort, not just their money, but their comfort, their nice comfortable apartment or their nice comfortable house that they've grown so accustomed to, if it's threatened that their comfort is going to go bye-bye if they don't get this done, a lot of people are going to do it just so they don't have to lose their comfort. I'm telling you, folks, if you want to live and be free, you're going to have to give up your comfort at some point and make yourself as comfortable as you can with what you have. A tent that you can carry around on your back until you get someplace that's remote where there's a good, clean, fresh water source. And then just forage around for what you can find. It's coming to that. It's coming to that. If you don't believe it's coming to that, you are very unwise. That's all I can say. I really want to say foolish, but I'll just go ahead and go with the unwise word. It's a little bit nicer, a little bit kinder, but I'm just telling you, folks, this is where it's leading. If you want to live, you're simply going to have to adapt to whatever circumstances that you find yourself in. And be like Paul. You know, he eventually came to the point, he said that he was content with any situation that he found himself in. That's not an easy task. And it was only God, the hand of God, that helped him get to that point. And it will only be Holy Mother, Father, and Son that will help all of us that really want to live until they say it's time for us to go to get to that point. It's not an easy place to come to, but we can do it. We need to do it together. It'll be a whole lot easier having people to encourage each other. I'm just telling you, folks, have as many contingencies as you can manage, as you can imagine in your mind. Nancy Pigpussy, that woman is atrocious. Do you realize that she's trying to get people arrested, telling DC police to arrest anybody that is trying to come onto the floor of the House and Senate who has not been both marked for death and doing that at the same time. This woman is outright evil, and all her evil cohorts. These Repulsivans are no better. Don't think that they are, because they're not. A majority of them are not even really attempting to do anything about any of this. At any rate, this is what it's coming to, folks. This is what it's coming to. So I'm telling you, have every possible scenario that you can imagine happening to you covered. Because if you don't, one of those scenarios is going to pop up, and when it does, you're going to be in bad shape. Till next time, Mr. Sick of Shit, signing out. Pray, folks. Pray like you've never prayed before.